Every year, companies in the art and craft industry release brand new amazing products out to all of us to play with. And this year is no exception. Over the past year, I have traveled to all these amazing events, including Creative World in Germany, Creativation in Seattle, Silhouette Summit in Japan, along with just keeping tabs with some of the amazing companies and their new releases they have put out throughout the entire year, or getting some inside knowledge from some of my crafty friends. So join me as I show you the amazing new craft and art products that have been released over the course of 2025. I'm Erin Reed Makes, and join me while we play with all things crafty and creative by making projects, going to fun crafty events, and just all things creative. Welcome to my channel. Now we're going to cover everything from technology to paper crafting to fine arts, paint brushes, paints, sublimation. We're going to try to cover the gambit, but as always, there is probably going to be things that I am going to miss. So if I miss something, leave a comment down below. I would absolutely love to know new products that I have missed. So what are we waiting for? Let's jump into our first product. First up is Ranger with Simon.hurley, and while at Creativation, his big promotion was his solar sprays. While in his class, we got to play around with these along with a lot of his other newly released products. As the year went along, he released more of the colors of his solar spray, which adds a little bit of a pearlescent color to your cardstock. Throughout the year, he also released a lot of his other products in various colors, along with stamps, stencils, lunar pastes, dyes, tools, and so much more. And he even sent me a box of goodies that were all ocean themed for me to play with. They were a ton of fun. Next is Dina Wakley with Ranger, and she launched her ledger journal. She also released some new acrylic paints and some gloss mediums, along with some stamps and stencils and some of her collage papers, but her ledger journal was the big hit. Later in the year, she released another journal. This time it is watercolor. Here you can see her playing with it back in October with more of her new releases with some of her gloss sprays and gels, along with some new stamps and stencils. Next up is Dyan Reaveley with Ranger, and she released some new Delusions products at Creativation. In her class, we got to play with both the Delusions Diamond Dust and also her Diamond Rocks on her diamond boards. And since then, she has released more inks, stamps, stencils, pastes, tools, and so much more. Next up is Artesprix. So I'm going to toot my own horn for a minute. Artesprix and I have teamed up, and I have a new product that got launched this year for 2025, and it is my new coloring book. And I'm one of 3 designers that Artesprix has teamed up with to create our own sublimation coloring book. They have also launched their own sublimation coloring books. You can find them over on their site. You can also download the pages if you have a sublimation printer, or you can order the book and they're already ready to go to be colored. So these are all pages that you can cut out. They're already mirror reversed, and you can see there's 2 pages of everything. It's florals and butterflies, all with uplifting words. And here you can see a little bit of a snippet of what they're all about, just to show you a couple of the products I made with these fun sublimation sheets, and they're all available over on their website. Next up is Glassboard Studios. Glassboard Studios has just released this brand new size of their glass boards. These glass boards are amazing because not only are they perfect for all kinds of crafts, they are also magnetic. So these are the magnetic pieces that you can get. There's all different kinds of magnetic elements. These are their pegs. There's also larger pieces. There's bars and also magnetic rulers, because there's a little ruler on the side. So you now have the option, and then what makes this one unique and different for this new release is the size of it. So the size of this measures to be closer to 24 by 12. And so you are able to put 2 full scrapbook pages on here, or if you're thinking about doing more larger layouts. They call this the scrapbook size, and it also has a whole bunch of measurements on here. So here you can see in the corner, it has 2 by 2, 3 by 4, both sizes, 4 by 4, 4 by 6, and 5 by 7. So it's also perfect for card making. It also has angular dimensions on here. So if you're wanting to cut in various angling dimensions, those are all on here. And also the dimensions are over on this side as well. The other amazing things about these glass boards is that they also take heat. They're easy to clean, and they are just wonderful. They're one of my favorite surfaces to work on. So not only was this a new release for 2025, which is the new size, actually this got released just a couple of days ago, they also came out with some new little add-ons. So this is one, it's a magnetic piece that is like a little holder. So it's not only meant to be like you can put little knickknacks in here and they don't float around on here, and it's magnetic, but it's also perfect size to fit some of the inks, like the Simon.hurley ink pads fit in here beautifully. So if you want to place your ink pad in here, and now you don't have to worry about holding it or it's moving around, that is perfect. It also fits these oval ones like the Catherine Poolers. They also fit in there wonderful as well. There is also a smaller quad tray. It's called the Magna Ink quad tray that you can get that is also magnetic to fit those small cube shape inks that you have that can also fit on here. So if you have the large one or if you have the small cube ones, so no matter what size ink you have for large or small cube ones, they have trays for both of those. Another amazing release is these craft catchers. Now these are specially formulated to fit on the side of your glass board, no matter what size glass board you have, and therefore you can kind of put off your little pieces, your little scraps of paper, whatever it is. It creates another little catcher off the side. They come in 3 sizes. Now for all of these products, I have picked teal, but there's a rainbow of colors that you can get along with also the magnets. You can pick out whatever favorite color. These come in a variety of sizes. This one is the large, so it fits quite nicely in there. There's also the medium size, and then there is also the little baby one. So no matter what size of glass mat you have, there is a variety of little accoutrements or special extras you can add to your mat that can make your crafting so much easier. Next up is Sarah Renae Clark and her color cubes. She's done a complete redesign of her amazing color cubes, not only redesigning volumes 1 and 2, but also launching volumes 3 and 4. In this new redesign, each of these new volumes has not only index cards, but also new sections and also a bookmark. Using the color cube is easy. Simply pick a card that you like, match your supplies to the colors. It doesn't have to be perfect, and get back to creating. The color cube works for any type of project, from coloring books to cake decorating, from miniature painting and choosing outfits. The use for these cards are endless. Each card is broken up into a series of different sections, including the index number, the reference image, the color name, the hex code, and then tints and shades. There are 4 different cubes in total. Each cube set is broken up into 2 different sections. There is the white set, which is volumes 1 and 2, the black set, which is volumes 3 and 4, or you can also get all 4 sets together, which is the full collection. And also coming in December, you can purchase these all digital. Next up is Arden Creative Studios, and not only are these new products, but this is a brand new company. Arden Creative Studios is a new company that launched itself at Creative World in Frankfurt back in February, and it is a paper crafting company. They supply everything from papers, stamps, stencils, notebooks, rub-ons, die cuts, laser cuts, and the amazing PET tape. And their inaugural collection was Hidden Creek, designed by Katie Petit. They have since released many other collections, and they have also released their own cardstock collection called Lesabo Paper, with a wide variety of beautiful colors with a beautiful texture, which is wonderful for all forms of paper crafting. And I teamed up with Arden Creative Studios with my Maker's Retreat. We included some of the Katie Petit Christmas collections in the Maker's Retreat kits. Katie also joined me for one of the lives during the Maker's Retreat where we talked about her new Christmas collection launch, where she showed off a lot of the fun products that she made with Arden Creative Studios and a couple of her projects that she made using her new collection. Next up is Silhouette, and I got to attend the Silhouette Summit that was held in Japan back in September. While there, we got to see all the amazing new releases, including the new Cameo 5 Alpha, which delivers unmatched precision with cutting speeds up to 400 millimeters per second, balancing efficiency and accuracy for flawless results. New 4-point registration mark system refines print and cut workflows with vertical and horizontal correction, ensuring clean, reliable cuts for beginners and professionals alike. Silhouette's proven chassis design and advanced belt-driven system has delivered smooth, precise cuts every single time. They've even upgraded the roller blades to allow for better cutting. With the electrostatic mat capacity increased from 0.2 millimeters to 0.5, Silhouette now supports a wider range of materials, giving creators flexibility and stronger hold for flawless results. The Cloche Heat Press came on the market this year. It comes in 3 different colors. It also comes with the Cloche Petite Mini Press, which makes it simple to apply heat to tight or curved areas, ideal for shoes, hats, sleeves, or small crafts. Also passed out as a gift to us at the event was the new toolkit. Included in this kit is the new tool stand, a pick-me-up, spatula, hook, redesigned tweezers, and scraper. Next up is SethApter, and I ran into Seth while we were at Creative World over in Frankfurt, Germany. He launched 3 new collections, the first one being with Sizzix. His Sizzix collection launched this June, and it is a series of a bunch of fun shapes and symbols, and they all layer on top of each other. Each one works in conjunction with the other, and they all are absolutely stunning. There are so many possibilities of how you can layer each one of these dies to make beautiful projects. He also came out with some new paints and also some stamps with paper artsy, and also a new collection of printed tissue that has a very vintage, grungy theme, which I think is absolutely stunning. He also released a new collection of embossing powders with Wow, man, this man was busy this year. Next up is Wow Embossing Powder and their newest designer, Brennan Keane. This is Brennan's first ever collection of any type in the crafting industry, and he has created one coordinating duo and 4 individual embossing powders. You need to go check out his channel because each one of these colors, he has a fun story. And the last one he talks about, mare, Latin for sea. You got to hear the story about that one. I can't wait to see what he's got coming up next. Next up is Sunbird Spark, a company based out of Vancouver, Canada, and it was their first time at Creativation, and they are launching their new product, Stencil 360. There's 2 different versions, the Stencil 360 and also their travel size called the Friends Edition. I ran to Sharon at one of the events at Creativation, and she gave us a little skinny about what the product's all about.
This is what we call a grip and glide mat. So on the back is silicone, where it'll stick to your work surface, and then on the front, you can actually feel this. You got tacky area. With a simple stencil like this, you just vary the different angle of rotations to get different designs. And versatility is key. Okay, so this is what you can make with one stencil like this, and you can make wreaths with just a single stencil.
Here you really see the Stencil 360 in action, all sped up. You can find a whole bunch more tutorials on how this is used over on the Sunbird Spark YouTube channel. Next up is Staedtler, and their new product is Pigment Artist Pens. Now, these products are not brand new, but what is new is the set of 60. Now, this is another company that I did run into while I was in Germany at Creative World, but funny enough, they didn't mention this new set, or they didn't mention it to me while we were there. They focused on some other products, but let's go back to the new set. So the new set is 60, and they are the Pigment Arts Pens. So what are these pens all about? No bleeding through or bleeding through the ink. They're permanent, waterproof, and quick drying, and they can be used on many surfaces. They also intensify the colors by layering. You can mix new colors, and you can create new color gradients. You can also do tip-to-tip blending and create smudge-free outlines and contours. They're made from 97% recycled plastic. The sustainable ink pens from the Pigment Arts pen range include an innovative and outstanding new ink, the so-called multi-ink, which sets new standards in terms of color brilliance and light fastness, which can be used in a wide range of surfaces. Next up is ExcelBlades with a few new products this year, first being the 12-piece craft knife set. This set has 10 interchangeable blades, allowing you to effortlessly switch between intricate detailing, precision cutting, and heavy-duty carving. Another new product is the index finger knife. Now, it's not a new product, but they did come out with a couple of new colors, which are the pink and the teal. Let me show you just one of them. I'm gonna go with teal. Excel side up, so that way you know you're going. Place your finger in here, remove the cap. You have your blade already activated in there, and you can change out your blades, and it just allows for precision cutting. So you can maneuver it, and it just gives you more flexibility because it has a nice stable kind of maneuverability within your finger. It's nice and easy to hold, and it doesn't have like the long handle. It's a nice short little handle, and when you're done, you can place the cap back on. And the best part is there are 2 new colors, pink and teal. Now, have you been spying my amazing sweatshirt? This is one of my wonderful designs that I have, along with a few other ones. So I'm gonna pitch my own. I launched this year. This is my new product I'm going to pitch. These are all my designs I have curated over the past couple of years, and I have launched my brand new merch company that is down in the information section. So if you wanna get any of my fun designs, I also have my heart that you might see on some of my other videos. You might see me wearing this one every now and then, or one of my other fun butterfly designs. And yes, I'm just showing you sweatshirts and t-shirts, but you can also get any of these images on mugs and tote bags and whatever your heart desires, and also with any color background that you would like. So link is down below if you want to grab any of my merch, and yeah, let's get back to the new products. Next up is Michael Harding with 2 new products that got launched earlier this year. First up are the oil paints. Each of the oil paints is grouped into theme collections and named after a significant location in Michael's painting journey. These collections include the Tunbridge Well, Brick Lane, and Whitechapel, with each including 8 new colors in the collections. Also released are 5 solvent-free, odorless, plants-based mediums. Made to the highest archival standards, entirely free from unnecessary additives, these mediums are crafted to enhance the artist's process without intrusion, allowing for greater control, clarity, and expression. The 5 mediums are made from renewable vegetable sources, including the original Miracle Medium MM0, Oil Paint Medium, Miracle Medium MM1, the Quick Dry Damar Glaze Miracle Medium MM2, Resin Oil Wax Miracle Medium MM3, and Beeswax Paste Miracle Medium MM4. The Miracle Medium range is odorless, solvent-free, and designed to provide a safer, cleaner studio environment. The plant-based formulation ensures not only the environmental sustainability, but also peace of mind for those who share their workspace with others. Da Vinci paintbrushes are up next with a wide variety of different brushes, both a single edition in packs and also in case sets. At Creativation 2025, they showcase 2 specific brushes, the first being the Spin Travel Brush set for watercoloring. There's 3 different sizes in this set, the 2, the 4, and the 6, and each one can be separated and screwed into place for ease of travel. The next brush is the Colino X-Point Watercolor Brush, round, extra long, and pointed. This has excellent absorption and even regulated color application, which allows uncomplicated controlled strokes, stable in point and shape, which allows for precise and detailed work. Next up is KraftGeek, which I met not only at Creativation, but also at Creative World. We did a live video while I was walking around at the Creative World show, and they launched their Inspire Plane Air Easel. This easel is designed for artists on the move for those with limited workspace. It's incredibly portable, eliminating the need for additional carrying cases. This ensures that creativity can flow wherever inspiration strikes, whether indoors or outdoors. Next up is Silver Brush Limited, the variety of different silicone collapsible bowls and cleaning mats. They come in a wide variety of colors, sizes, and shapes to meet the needs of every artist. Next up is Gamblin, and they released 3 new artist oil color sets. First one is a set of 3 whites. The colors are warm white, cool white, and titanium zinc white. Each tube has 37 milliliters of paint, and the set also includes a 6x6 gessoed panel. Next is Gamblin's oil color set of 3 grays, also in 37 milliliter tubes. This set includes Portland warm gray, Portland cool gray, and titanium buff. The set also includes a 6x6 gessoed panel. And lastly, there's a set of 9 artist colors of 37 milliliter tubes, which includes 9 separate artist colors, and it also includes a color wheel. Next up, we have Graphics with their brand new Duralar prints. There's 3 new designs by 3 artists, one from Kat Kerr, Cassandra Louise, and Terry Conrad. I met up with Graphics and Haley at Creativation 2025 to get all the fun details about the new graphics prints.
Duralar prints, so these are pre-printed designs on our Duralar film. Each package has 3 different designs, and each design is printed on a sheet of our clear Duralar or our matte Duralar. Duralar is a very stable film. It's archival, so it can withstand a lot of things. Heat, it won't tear. It takes all different kinds of mediums, so it's very versatile. And so now with the designs on the sheet, you can add color and texture and layer them and adhesive and all kinds of things, as even foil. This is Kat Kerr's. She did a set. We have Cassie's set, which is our sort of sassy set. And then we have one by Terry Conrad, who's a whimsical floral.
Next up is Help Heal Vets and their partnership with Southwest Airlines to use decommissioned seat leather to make craft kits. Healthcare professionals have known that arts and crafts are a powerful ally in healing. For the past 50 years, Help Heal Vets has served those who have served by providing therapeutic craft kits for free of charge for veterans and wounded active duty military personnel. I'm going to leave a link down below, so if you'd like to donate to this cause, please do. Next up is Legion Paper with their new Legion aluminum artist panels. Artist panels were released last year, and this year they're releasing their new size. These panels come in Stonehenge White, Stonehenge Aqua, Stonehenge Oil, Yupo art panels, and they're all mounted to aluminum. Embrace rigidity. These finest papers are pre-mounted on sturdy aluminum to offer unbeatable support for all mediums, ensuring your art is beautifully secure from palette to presentation. Firm yet light, these ready-to-frame art panels are virtually unbreakable and provide an unyielding foundation for your work. So there's no bends, no buckles, no matter where you take it. They're available in sizes 5x7, 6x6, 8x10, 12x16, 16x20, and now the new super large 24x30. Next up is Paint Puck, and last year they released the brand new Collapsible, which was an amazing hit. And these things are so great. You can stack all your paintbrushes on the outside, fill the inside with water, and you can also put your paint along the outside and use it as a palette. These Collapsibles were so popular, but there was one thing about the design that everybody was complaining about, which was the colors. Because as people were putting their paint down here, the colors was distracting from the paint color. So they were requesting a gray or a white, so that way they could see the true colors of the paint while they were painting. The idea was great, but they were not liking the color. They wanted more of a neutral. So
The new grade came out this year. Just like before, collapses down to nothing. And it still has the wonderful paint puck inside to help clean your brushes. Next up is Spellbinders with their new color deck, and I got a chance to play with it while I was at Creativation at one of the events they had prior to the show starting. But before we get too involved, let's jump in and hear from them what this is all about.
This is a brand new creative tool that is designed to inspire you to create projects with gorgeous, cohesive themes, really simply and easily. This is the card that we started with, and we've chosen 5 colors from the card that really speak to us and translated that into a really gorgeous card with a unique color palette.
The DIY Color Deck Builder Bundle comes with a DIY color deck, the 1-inch square punch, and the full 48 color wheel cardstock assortment. Each card becomes a palette that is uniquely yours, with art as a guide for picking out the colors that speak to you. Whether the color palette features a cardstock, paints, or inks, or markers, the DIY color deck is perfect for a cohesive color combination that creates gorgeous projects every time. The colors placed on the A side, while the B side is filled with ideas and inspirations, color theory, creative spark, and fun facts. Next up is Yasutomo and their Tag Book Kit. This is a craft kit that contains all the necessary materials to create 2 small personalized art journals or tag books. It includes large tags, origami, and sulfate paper for collaging, a needle, wax thread, nori paste, a bamboo scoring tool, and instructions. Next up is PennyBlack and their new liquid watercolors. They are a vibrant dye-based paint that comes in 25 milliliter bottles for creative projects like card making, stamping, and mixed media art. They are used similarly to traditional watercolors, but as a pre-liquid, it is ready to use and does not need to be activated with water first. They can be blended and diluted to create different shades from bold washes to subtle effects. They're available in 35 individual colors. Next up is Holbein with 2 new sets of watercolors. First is a set of granulating watercolors and the other set is luminous watercolors. First, we're going to take a look at the luminous watercolors, which are a 12 set of fluorescent and vibrant colors, designed to be a playful addition to the classic range, allowing for unique effects in cityscapes, sunsets, and fantastical scenes. Next are the granulating watercolors, which is a combination of 2 or more pigments with different particle sizes to create a textured quality. Available in 24 different colors, often sold in 6 curated color sets like landscape, bird, moon, and flower. Colors include shades like Borken's Parrot Pink, Trumpet Vine, Cherry Blossom Pink, Pampas Grass Yellow, and Ocean Blue. Next up is Ugly Books. Ugly Books refers to a brand of art notebooks known for their colorful, often two-tone designs and thick, high-quality paper. The brand name is a playful way to encourage artistic freedom and a break from traditional pristine aesthetics, and the notebooks are designed to be a place for messy work, doodles, and ugly art without the pressure for perfection. Which color Ugly Book would you want? Next up is Beacon Adhesives and their new leather glue. It's a quick-drying adhesive that bonds leather, wood, cork, and other porous and semi-porous materials. Next up is Liquitex with its new collaboration with artist Stuart Semple called The Substance, a new line of hyper-saturated acrylic paints released back in September. It's designed for irreverent makers and features 12 new vibrant colors created from extra pigments and uncompromising formulations. Bundles are made up of either 2 sets of 6 or the full line of 12. And next up is Alumilite with their new Clear Cast Outdoor Resin. This outdoor epoxy is durable, weather-resistant protection. It's a high-performance multi-surface resin designed for outdoor projects. With superior UV resistance, waterproof durability, and scratch resistance, it protects furniture, decor, and more from the elements. Great for outdoor projects like wooden benches, tables, and bar tops, outdoor coasters, game boards, signage, home decor, and camper countertops. Easy application, it's prep the surface, mix the resin and hardener, apply the layers, and let it cure. Next is Alumifiber Epoxy Thickener. Alumifiber is your go-to additive for transforming epoxy into a denser, more sculptable compound, perfect for vertical substances, detailed 3D art, functional repairs, and textured finishes. Whether you're working on wall art or crafting dimensional designs, Alumifiber gives you a project the body and control you need to create bold, precise, and professional results. It stays put with no sagging or dripping on vertical or raised surfaces. It boosts its grip, great for sculpting and shaping dimensional detail. It has a customizable thickness, add a little or a lot to get it just right. It's compatible with Alumidyes, alcohol inks, and other colorants. Perfect for art projects, repairs, or textured finishes. And it's quick to use. Just mix into blended epoxy and stir. So just mix it and get ready to create. Next up is PearBlossomPress. Amanda Stevens was one of the educators at my Maker's Retreat. I kindly asked her to tell us a little bit about some of her new products that were coming out this year, because one of them we used in one of our projects. So let's hear it from her.
So this is the A2 card maker's T-square. In one direction, we've got 5.5 inches with a 0 center. It's kind of hard to see, but there are 2 pink dots. Those mark the thirds. So it's really easy to line up a sentiment, especially if it's right side up. But it's just really easy to center it with that 0 center. Now, if you're working in portrait, you can rotate the ruler. And now we've got 4.25 inches, again with the 0 center, and those pink dots will give you thirds. What makes these rulers really cool are these jigs. So I'm not sure if you can see, there's a 1/2 inch jig and a 3/8 inch jig. To use this, you're gonna flip your ruler upside down so that all the words are backwards, and then you can take the corner of your card, you slide the corner of your card base into the corner of the jig, and then you've got a little border here that'll give you perfect 3/8 inch spacing here all the way around. And on the other side, you have a 1/2 inch border. So here you would have a perfect 1/2 inch border if I wanted to put a panel there. And you can even double it up. See how I have the 1/8 inch border exposed now? And then just came out with the A7 version. So the A7, so I'll show you here, 7 inches, 0 center. Again, we have those 2 pink dots to give you thirds, so it's really easy. Just hold your sentiment there, line up letters, however you'd like to do that. If you're working in portrait mode, again, 5 inches here, 0 center. So that's really handy for people who like the bigger cards. The other thing that everybody was asking for was 1/8 inch and 1/4 inch jigs. So if you, again, you flip the ruler upside down, and then you can line it up on your desk. See how easy it is to just nestle your card into the corner there. And if your panel is a 1/4 inch smaller than your card base, there we go. Now I have a perfect 1/8 inch border. The other side will give you a 1/4 inch border. So you just come at it from the other side and line it up into the corner. And if this panel were cut just a little bit smaller, it would give me a perfect border all the way around.
Or it gives you like to line up in this edge right there.
Sure.
Yeah.
So our brand new snap and slide, it is just a 2-part snap to replace traditional penny sliders. And they just snap together on either side of your track, and they will work with all of the standard size tracks out there. The Landfall Trinity Stamps has a brand new set. Inky Stamper has a really cool little set that allows you to connect slide pieces together. And so you just give it a little wiggle. You know the Spellbinders, the dancing dies, it works for that, because you just snap it in there, seal it up. And have you ever seen these cards where they do that? I've seen it with reindeer all the way around. So cute, but it's just a snap, and you make a donut. Just put it in place, just like also another little slider track. Or if you just want it to spin, just punch a little 1/4 inch hole.
Next up is Altenew with their new Shimmer Relief Paste. I got a chance to meet up with them at Creativation in Seattle, and we got to walk around their booth, and so let's hear it from them to learn a little bit about the Shimmer Relief Paste.
Shimmer Relief Paste. This is so creamy and buttery. Our shimmers come from mica, not glitter, so they're very fine, very shiny, very smooth. When you're working on our work surface with a paper and the stencil, it goes on very smooth, and you need a very little bit. So 1 jar goes a long way. The shelf life is 2 years, so you have plenty of time to use them. Nice.
And last up, we have Olo with their marker sets with 8 markers each in the sets with different nibs in each set. We got a chance to talk with John on the showroom floor at Creativation, and he's also going to give a heads up about some new colors and also a new nib, but I'm going to let him tell you.
This is John with Olo Marker, and I just wanted to talk to you really quickly about the new things that we've got coming out this year. No specific dates yet, but we're hoping sometime here in the fall, towards the end of the year. First thing I'd like to show you is a quick sneak peek at the new colors that we're coming out with. 96 new colors. This will round out the full color collection of Olo to 256 colors. We think you're really going to like them. So we're getting close to getting all of the caps matched and the colors fine-tuned. Be watching closely because they'll be coming your way soon. And then the other thing that we have been working on, which we've told you about, is our bullet nib. We know a lot of you are waiting for this. We want to show it just so you know we really are working on it. It's pretty much done. It's a beautiful product. Will be available in all 256 colors, and we will be releasing this after we launch the new colors.
So did you make it to the end? That is totally amazing. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. So what are you still doing here? Go get creative.